Thank you very much, Amy, and a good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 32nd Annual New Ulm Christmas Parade of Lights. Boy, what a treat it is to be here. This thing started up in 1988, and we are going, and I'll tell you what, we had to take a little break from it last year, Kim. I know you helped 2 years ago. We were at a little different location, but a fun parade. Number of units down a little bit, but we're going to have some quality parade units this year.
I agree, I couldn't agree more. It was sad to not have it last year. We look forward to it every year, so it's a beautiful thing for downtown New Ulm.
Yeah, and actually last year, they had plans. They were going to do a reverse parade. We were going to broadcast out of a side-by-side and go along the route, and then just as the pandemic went, it just became the thing for safety purposes to cancel it out. But we are back this year. Now, 2 years ago, it was 32 degrees, so almost identical. As Amy said, 34 right now. Light wind, 7 miles per hour, so it's in that, mid-20s to a little bit upper 20s wind chill, but you don't feel the wind so much here in downtown New Ulm. Well, we certainly encourage everyone to be checking in. Also, we want to let you know that our broadcast is going to be on Facebook Live as well. We are working in conjunction with NewCat once again, and with NewCat, they are also running theirs live. They will also replay it a number of times here over the next few days, and also they will have it on the NewCat YouTube channel. So a lot of chances for you to listen now on KNUJ, on 860, on 97.3, also to be watching it on our Facebook page. We'll post it after that, so it'll be on there as well, along with what NewCat's doing live on the screen here for all of their subscribers, and it will be on their YouTube channel and more and more. And they'll have it also on replayed on NewCat as well. So anyway, all that's good stuff. Our broadcast on the radio is being brought to you by Lamplighter Sports Bar and Lounge. Our thanks to them. And of course, all of this organized every year, Kim, by the New Ulm Chamber of Commerce, and they do a great job. And we wish Michael Loft could be here, but it's Michael's last day with the Chamber. We've got new leadership coming in from the top side. Sarah's going to be joining in real soon, and I'll tell you what, she'll do a great job as well. But we're going to have a fun time, and again, our thanks to the Chamber for all the work that goes into this. We've got 50 units, we said. I remember back, I'm looking at my stats, and I've been keeping this for a long time. In 2008, we had 44 units, and we never broke 50 until 2011. So this year, down a little bit. Next year, I'm sure it'll be up a little bit more, but you know what? We're going to have a great time. I'm seeing some flashing lights come down here, Kim.
I am too, yes. I think we're about ready to begin.
Absolutely. Again, tomorrow is Small Town Shopping Day. We want to have people remember that because it's a big day for us. That'll be coming up here in New Ulm and all of our local communities. Small Business Saturday, several downtown businesses will be holding holiday specials throughout the day. And also at 7 p.m., the Velveteen Rabbit will be performed at State Street Theater. We'll talk more about a number of those things that are coming up. On December 9th, the Concord Singers are going to be out at Shell's Brewery. There's other things that will be going on as well, and that's open to the public on the 9th as well. Yeah, we're seeing just a little bit of the flashing lights, and on our screen, we're also looking at what NewCat's got on their screen, which you see on our Facebook page right now. You're seeing the start of the parade, and we'll have the New Ulm Color Guard coming down. That's always a really neat thing, and so appropriate to have the Color Guard with many great veterans and civilian volunteers from the VFW, DAV, the Legion Post, Military Order of the Purple Heart, Legion Riders, the Legion Auxiliary, and Sons of the American Legion. And if I wasn't here, I might be marching with them. Either that, or I'd be with the Concord Singers, one or the other, because they're in too. But I really look forward to this, and
yes.
I was able to be a part of this in 1988 in our first broadcast as well.
Wonderful.
All right, so as people are watching right now, they see the thank you. You see the police vehicle coming by, and our parade is officially open, and I think Santa will officially close it at the end.
Yep, he always does.
All right.
What a great crowd we have out here today.
So as the Color Guard comes through, we'll cover them, and Kim, I'll let you pick up the next couple of units right after that. But the Color Guard coming, let's see how many they've got. It's a nice group. Got the U.S. flags leading the way, and guys with the rifles, and I tell you what, I was hoping that as they come through, people should be standing, their hands should be over their heart, and here come the extra flags and marchers who are there. the DAV flag, the Legion flag, and our thanks to them for being in. So here we go with the rest of our parade. Kim?
All right. Next, we're going to have, we're still
This
at
is,
the...
yeah, this
yep.
is those riding part of the color guard. And maybe you aren't as easy on marching, and they come through also on the trailer, and that's really great.
Our next unit is Oak Hills Living Center. Have they had a hard time the last year, so we're so happy for them that they won the Large Business of the Year for 2021. Their staff and residents wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year. So thankful to have them as an area facility.
And all of the units need to have lights on.
Oh.
And that's always one of the prerequisites. Lori's over here from the chamber. She told me if someone doesn't have lights on, she's jerking them out. She's going to pull them right over here on First North or wherever we are, and that's going to be it. So we'll see what happens. And again, we've got about 50 units. There could be some late entries coming in as well. So we'll see how it goes. People
I see
on
the
screen.
Narn coming.
Oh, yeah.
They're usually visiting, so that's probably why they're a little bit behind.
Don't be surprised. They might walk in here and
Exactly.
give us a hug. Who knows?
Well, they're all lit up, so Lori's going to let them stay in the parade.
There we go. That's all good. We talk again tomorrow about Small Business Saturday. Come in, get your shopping going. It's great. On Sunday at State Street Theater, another performance of the Velveteen Rabbits. And Lori Line is going to be performing in Christmas concert. That will be at State Street Theater on Thursday.
There's always so much going on around town, and it's really a blessing. Something for everyone. State Street Theater has been doing a bang-up job having productions. There they come.
New Ulm Chamber.
New Ulm Chamber, and they're celebrating their new chamber president, Sarah Warmka, who will be starting here shortly. The Narn have been around since 1989. And their motto is, the relatives everyone has, but no one wants to claim.
There they are. Let's bring up our crowd mic a little bit more as folks are going by. You're going to hear a little hooting and hollering in the background as well. Next up is going to be Pups Playland. Who's excited to pamper their puppy? We'll have your dogs join Pups Playland in New Ulm. And look, it's our neighbor's best friend, Snoopy's going to be with him. Be watching. We hear Snoopy's on his way. So that'll be with Pups Playland coming up. There's still some of the Narn coming through. They've got quite a few members of that group.
They do.
And normally where the Narn are, the Concord singers aren't far behind, and the Concords are coming later on.
Mm-hmm. The Narn really work hard to, advertise New Ulm and really be good ambassadors for us.
All these people with lights on.
Mm-hmm.
And unit is stopped in front of us right now. It's Pups Playland.
Look at all their dogs.
And they
Even the dogs.
Yeah, and Snoopy just got righted up. He was leaning over taking a nap. Snoopy's okay now. All right, so, and you see our cameras. If you're watching on Facebook or on NewCat, you're seeing a good representation of what's going on. And they're stopping for the cameras. I think that's great. And of course for Kim, for you and I, so we get a good look at everything, right?
Exactly. We need to see Snoopy too.
There we go. Pups Playland. Thanks for being a part of our New Ulm Christmas Parade of Lights. If you just joined us, live broadcast on KNUJ, also on NewCat and on KNUJ Facebook. Next up, we're going to have another representation for New Ulm, and it will be for Shop Small New Ulm. Small businesses in New Ulm want to thank the entire community for supporting them this holiday season. Shopping Small helps invest in the community that we all work, live, and play in. Merry Christmas from A to Zinnia, Gallery 512 in Panaz, and they are just working their way in, and here they come.
And again, don't forget Shop Small Saturday.
Yeah.
So important to support those local businesses, especially over the holidays.
We talk about this shopping local. It's so important. You can buy online from that large company that's out there. What do they bring back to the community?
Right.
What do they spend with our nonprofits?
Exactly.
They don't, you got to remember that.
These small businesses really support our area.
So there's
nonprofits.
our sponsors of this small business parade unit, Panaz 512 and A to Zinnia, and our thanks to them.
All right. Next we have Aaron's Heating and Air Conditioning. Looks like they have their mascot dog on board. They would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a happy and healthy holiday season and New Year.
Just saw Heather walk by from Ada Zinni.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she was handing out gift cards or something.
She sure is.
Aaron Seating, they've been a part of this for a long time.
They have.
Very good community players, too.
Absolutely. And they really did a great job decorating.
There's a gift box. A little gift
And
box.
their dog's on board.
All right, here we go. What's next now, Kim?
August Show Brewing Company. Real staple of Guam. And always very good to the community. And this is a beautiful float.
Tell you, the noise that's coming, we'll talk about that in a second. The Eagle Marching Band. Look at that Shell's float. Merry Christmas. All Shell's Brew Crew. My guess is that's Franz driving. And here, right behind him, is the Guam Eagles Marching Band. Let's listen in. Members of the band, Guam Public High School, work together to come up with the music to perform during the parade. Thank you for being here.
Next up is Black's Antiques. Stop, shop, and save at Black's Antiques. Used furniture and more, always open in Gibbon. Your one-stop location.
But if your eyes maybe aren't so good, if you can't see that screen really well, or you're not getting the picture in your mind from a broadcast, you want to check out Drs. Acres and Clark. Whoville Eye Clinic and Optical Shop. There they are coming through. Oh yeah, from Whoville, the Eye Clinic. Our thanks, Dr. Acre and Clark, located on the South Broadway in New Ulm.
They have quite a few walkers along with
Yeah,
them,
they
too.
do. Love it when the folks are bringing the little kids along,
Absolutely.
walking through, or walking with the little kids.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking earlier, my daughter was about two weeks old when she was at her first parade back in 1990. And she is here with our grandchild who's 7 months old today.
Aw.
So
Isn't that a wonderful tradition to pass
what
down?
goes around comes around.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Teach them young.
Great to have the kids here. And again, really fine crowd. I mean, we're looking up and down. We're on First North in Minnesota, and there's a great crowd all the way as far as we can see. And basically it starts from 4th South and goes to about 4th North. So that's where we are.
And there's every age group out here,
Oh, yeah.
which is wonderful, too.
We talked. You're seeing infants to elderly.
Yeah.
Well, a little gap in the parade, but we know that our next unit's coming because there's lights. Look
I
at the
see
screen.
it. France and Bank and Trust on their way down Minnesota Street. The mascot is Penny the Pig, and they'll walk the road along with their bank staff.
What's the mascot's name?
Penny the Pig.
Penny the Pig coming here with Franson Bank and Trust.
They're in downtown New Ulm also. They're about ready to pass their own building.
Yeah.
Aren't the decorations downtown beautiful?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Really
No.
good. Nice.
It's really good. New Ulm is proud of that. Has had it for a long time.
We're very lucky
Yep.
to live here.
There comes Franson Bank. You're seeing them on the screen. If you're
Haven't
watching
spotted
on the
Penny yet.
screen
Oh,
again.
there she is.
We are live on Newcat. We are live on KNUJ Facebook right now. So you'll hear our audio and the video on those. And Franson moving through. Again, everyone decorated with Penny the Pig in there. Oh my gosh. And number of the Franson employees. You think about all the people, employees who are involved in this parade as well. That's going to take us to our next unit. It's coming. You see it on the screen. Concord Singers. They just wished the B&L a Merry Christmas. All right.
Now they are celebrating a big anniversary, isn't it?
90th. We just had our 90th anniversary concert last Saturday.
Wow.
Here they
That's
come.
impressive.
They're on a GSM semi and flatbed. Let's listen in.
The Concord Singers would like to wish you all a Merry Christmas.
Oh, Santa Andy is on there. They got their Santa hats on. Hey, there you go, Andy. You bet. Andy's a business manager of the Concord Singer, and they're handing out candy. I think they've got 4 walkers with the candy. Yep, 90 years. Think about that. The first performance was in 32, but they organized in 31. Just down the street here in the Retzloff building where they organized. All right, and that's going to take us to our next quote. Oh boy, J.R. Schugel, Trucking. They established in 1974, nationally recognized truckload carrier. They service 48 of the states with dry van, temperature-controlled freight, and dedicated services. Moving through, nice little Frosty the Snowman on the back of their unit that you see on the screen right now as well. J.R. Schugel, along with the corporate headquarters in New Ulm. They also operate out of Toma, Wisconsin, Columbus, Ohio, and Ellenwood, Georgia. Next up we have
Jensen Motors, Inc. And they look like they have an ATV all decked out. They're on the south end of Broadway. And they also have the tunnel car wash.
Yeah, there they go. That's a
looking
Kawasaki model. Absolutely.
Next coming is John Paul Ministries. It's a joint outreach that offers events for St. John's and St. Paul's Lutheran churches in New Ulm as they grow in God's Word and share it with God's people within our congregation and the community. Looks like they have quite a turnout.
Oh, yeah. Wow. John and Paul Ministries. St. John's and St. Paul's churches.
Nice little
Oh,
quote
man.
there.
Yeah, look at all the people. There they go. St. John's, New Ulm, Pastor Jeff Bobby, and Pastor Ginther.
Pastor Sharf.
Oh, they've got a big crew.
They do have a big crew. That is
Yes.
very, very nice.
That is notable. Absolutely. You know, we got to remember at the end of our broadcast, we're going to be announcing the Governor's Award. Just like they
Yes.
do in the Macy's and the Parade of Roses. Nobody outdoes New Ulm, folks.
No.
Not a Parade of
And I
Lights.
watched Macy's and it doesn't hold a candle.
All right. Well, we have the KNUJ crew is coming up next, and let's see what we got here. It's the Garland Girls and Elf on a Shelf when the KNUJ van. There they are. Oh, see the Garland Girls riding?
They are.
Got their flashing lights on.
They really got the van decked out.
And there's Elf on a Shelf. It looks a lot like Jeremy Current, the news director. And here comes some of the packages.
Oh,
Here
the
come
gifts that keep on giving.
Oh my gosh, from KNUJ.
Oh, they're dancing even.
What a one! They're in formation. Did you notice that?
Yes, very impressive.
I think I
They're going to
see-
give Citizens Bank a run for their money.
Brian Filzen, Todd Olson, and who's coming next? Oh, that is Santa Tom Wheeler.
Lagging behind.
Oh yeah, I knew they'd have him lit up. Believe me, Tom gets lit up a lot. Anyway, moving on from that, there goes the KNUJ unit.
It's just like the Bavarian Blast Parade. They're lagging behind visiting.
I know. You know, all those years that I was manager, I tried to change that. I'm leaving that to Paul now. Those guys, they kind of run on their own.
I think that's what makes them special.
Paul Johnson did a good job with them. I know that.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, so we're got a little gap here waiting for our next unit to be coming. Reminder again, our radio broadcast and Facebook broadcast being brought to you by Lamplighter Sports Bar and Lounge here in New Ulm, just down a couple blocks from where we are, about a block and a half. What do we got coming up next, Kim?
We have Christine Ruckert Farmers Insurance. They provide guidance on Medicare, individual business, and more. Christine and her family wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. And on a side note, did you know they do Fun Sock Friday? Every Friday, their whole staff wears fun socks. They post pictures of them on Facebook.
I should walk in there. I've got a few pairs.
Yes, on
I do.
Fridays. She would love to see you.
All right, I think we got M&R Paving coming in next. Got their big rig, got the U.S. flag back there. Great to see. Tell you what, you can never get enough of Mom, apple pie, and the U.S. flag. That's kind of where the way.
I agree.
There we go. Look at they've got that flag elevated.
These ladies and gentlemen are busy.
Lights all the way around, nicely decorated around the cab, around the box.
Beautiful vehicle.
Oh yeah, lights in red, green, and a brightness. Oh, and a big Santa display in the back.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
That is a pretty float.
That's MR Paving.
All right, next is Miller Sellner and Miller Sellner Power Sports. They're your leader in case IH agricultural equipment, service, and parts. They also carry the largest selection of Can-Ams and Ski-Doo Power Sports. Oh, and there's one on their float right now.
Tell you what, they sell a lot of product in this entire area. It's a large dealership, Miller, Selner, Skidoo, Can-Am, a lot of those
But
nice
they're
units.
wishing for some snow.
They got a couple people riding in that Can-Am too.
They did a
Oh,
good
yeah.
job decorating.
Yes, they did.
All right, Citizens Bank, Minnesota.
Always a good one.
That is always a good one. It's a fun one to watch, and they work hard on it. Their routines.
Dancing and performing to various music from the Nutcracker. And look at that. Oh my gosh, look at the decorations.
I love their outfits.
Ah, they are choreographed. I'm sure Missy had something to do with that.
Yes, and Sarah
Yeah.
and Jill. Their marketing is top notch, I have to say.
Wow. Very, very
Very
nice.
good.
That'll take us to Minnesota Valley Transport. Semi-truck with Germans have more fun logo trailer lit up like Christmas morning. Let's watch as they come by. Minnesota Valley Transport. Hey, thanks for joining us tonight. You're listening to KNUJ, AM 860, 97.3 FM, and on KNUJ Facebook. Also, there'll be reruns of this. It'll be going on. You're on Newcat Live also right now. And I know they've got some various sponsors for what they're doing with this. Thanks to them. And also Newcat will have this repeated on their cable and also on YouTube. It'll be coming up, so you'll be able to watch it there. So check all that. You want to watch it more than one time, or maybe someone didn't have a chance to see it anywhere around the world. We've got it available now through all these different means. I believe next we have a Miss Sleepy Eye ambassador. The Miss Sleepy Eye royalty, including Queen Leah Miller. Is that who yep, that's Leah, and Princess McKenna Doctor, Princess McKenna Strong. They invite you to attend the Holiday Lights in Motion in Sleepy Eye. That just started either yesterday or today.
Have you been out there?
Yes, the last several years. I think we've gone once every. It's so
It is
neat.
incredible.
Just go to Sleepy Eye, go north in the evening. You'll see it just north of the lake by the campground.
That is a really impressive display.
Thanks to them for coming over. New Ulm ATA Martial Arts. We're family-oriented martial arts who serve students from 3 on up. Not only do we teach the physical aspects of martial arts, but we emphasize life skills such as courtesy, respect, discipline, and self-control. Thank you for being here,
They have
Martial
what?
Arts Group.
They have a large group too. And a snowman in the back of their truck.
Yes. Again, I'd be curious to know how many hundreds of people are involved in marching in this parade or
In the
riding in this parade.
Yes.
Kim, you born and raised in this area?
I was born and raised in New Ulm.
Is that right?
Only went 30 minutes to go to college.
Oh, boy.
And then I came back. I love this community. There's just nothing better than New Ulm, in my opinion.
And you are at New Ulm Real Estate.
New Ulm Real Estate. So we're helping people all the time, and it's the greatest thing in the world.
Well, there's a lot of kids, lights, and music, and the Sonic Dancers coming up from New Ulm Cathedral. Again, it's dance line season. They've started practice. I don't think they've had their first competitions yet, but that is coming up. And the Sonics at Cathedral are always very competitive. There they are. Watch them on the screen. See all the lights. Again, a lot of people. They've got a trailer that's lit up with flashing lights. Oh, yeah. It is the holiday season in New Ulm, folks. Thanks again, New Ulm Chamber of Commerce, for helping organize and put this together. Much appreciated. New acts.
Wonderful.
All right,
Next
Kim.
is New Ulm FFA. Getting a good look at their float.
Or
And
is
there's a tractor.
it the battery coming through?
Oh, maybe it's the battery. Oh, it is the battery. They formed in 1863 for the defense of the town. Longest serving unit of its type in the nation that is never disbanded.
And
Very
it's so fun to watch it. Look at how they've got it decorated, the spokes on the wheel,
Yes.
all of that, really, really neat. Well, our cameras are moving now to the New Ulm FFA float. Membership, lots of members on the float, pulled by a tractor. And tell you what, I had a lot of fun. Was at the National FFA Convention late October, so about a month ago exactly. There they are. Interviewed, I think we had 3 broadcasts involving the New Ulm FFA members. Great relationship with them, and they do so much to help develop youth What a great organization. What do we got next?
We got the B&L Bar, and they are being led by country classic Clydesdales, driven by Thomas Meidel. The
That-
B&L Bar wishes everyone a very Merry Christmas. Thank you to all the great customers that supported the bar the last 2 years. Stop in at the B&L and have a nice cold beverage this holiday season.
And they are followed by the New Ulm Figure Skating Club. Had their banner right there, moving through, and well, I'll tell you what, they're flowing through right now. After this New Ulm Figure Skating Club, we'll have New Ulm Park and Recreation. Puppet Wagon will be there with the little kid Christmas music. But right now you're seeing the Figure Skating Club. See the outline of a figure skate. They always have a great show coming up every winter. It's good stuff. There's the New Ulm Park and Rec with the Puppet Wagon with little kid Christmas music playing. A lot of lights on there. How many hundred? How many
I don't
hundred
know.
lights?
But that sure brings back memories of, we used to go to the Puppet Wagon all the time at Washington Park.
All right.
I think we have
Next up,
Eon
Ken.
next.
Go ahead, yeah.
They're local employee-owned company dedicated to serve individuals with intellectual disabilities. They offer 24-hour supervision, support, and training, assisted living, home care, and adult day services. A great service to our community and our disabled citizens.
Again, we've got thousands, literally thousands of people here in town watching the parade. It is a really good turnout. Next up, New Ulm Regional Veterinary Center. They give warm welcome to New Ulm, and so do their furry friends. So there they go, and they've got some of the furry friends walking behind a trailer. Good to have New Ulm Regional Veterinary Center here again. You're listening, by the way, to live broadcast on KNUJ AM 860, 97.3 FM, and KNUJ Facebook, also on Newcat Live.
Here comes Nielsen Heating. They're blowing lots of bubbles into the air. Very fun.
Lots of blue light, and man, do they have the bubble machine going. Okay. All right, let's see what we have next. This is Nuvera.
No, I think we Nicollet.
Nicollet.
Friendship Days royalty.
Yep, just a little switch there.
Yep. So we got our first princess, Madeline Rosen, second princess, Paige Madsen. And they're all dressed up.
Lights on, and you're seeing plenty of lights. Oh yeah, there's
Very pretty.
Nicollet.
Even their blankets are covered in lights.
Yes.
Bell.
That is, and they get out to a lot of parades. A lot of our royalty do from the area, but they get out to a lot of parades. They drive by, and the U.S. flag's in the back. Gotta love it. Again, you just can't get enough of that. It's excellent. Well, let's see what we got coming up next now. Is our cameras are panning down, and I see
That is Nuvera. Nuvera says, Merry Christmas from your friends at Nuvera, your local broadband, TV, and voice provider.
and we partner with them on our broadcast here and what we're doing.
Yes, they gave us a nice warm place to sit,
Oh, yes.
front and center.
A little polka music in the back of that. Gotta love that. Little Dane's Dutchman, it looks like. There we go. There you go. Dane always keeps his chin warm. That beard does a good job for him. All right. What's up next? We're expecting Orchard Hill, but see if they
I don't
make it.
think that they could make it.
Yep. That's one that they're having some challenges. We'll see if they pop in later on. They were planning on being here, and again, we have about 20 more units still coming in the parade, so you are aware of
Looks
that.
like it's Alina Health EMS. They wish everyone a safe and happy holiday season. The EMS workers have been very busy and thank everyone for their support in 2020 and 2021. They sure have been busy.
I think we could have some more royalty coming up next. That's why I see some candy canes coming, and I think we've got the Sibley County royalty. A Candyland Christmas. Meet Miss Sibley County and Miss Congeniality, Mariah Krantz, Sibley County Ambassadors Kylie Unger and Maya Lawaji. Thank you for being here as part of the New Ulm Parade of Lights that we're broadcasting live. More music. Kim, what do we got coming?
The Shells Hobo Quartet. The members of the Shells Hobo Band get together every holiday season and play exciting original arrangements for your Christmas favorites. The Hobo Quartet is sponsored by Shell's Brewery and fueled by the nation's best holiday beer, Snowstorm.
Here Comes Santa Claus was the music. All right, Sid Signs on Broadway rolling through next in our New Ulm Christmas Parade of Lights. Here always the day after Thanksgiving. Boom truck pulling an electric sign. There we go, Sid Signs. Been in business a long time here in the New Ulm area. They do a great job. Got a little Santa mannequin on the back there, blow up. All right, so there goes Sid Signs on Broadway. Little breather in the action, it looks
They also
like.
do a lot for the community too.
Oh, yeah.
Which is wonderful.
We're looking for Tech Unlimited to be coming in next. A reminder that our broadcast on the radio and KNUJ Facebook brought to you by Lamplighter Sports Bar and Lounge. Thanks to them.
What a beautiful evening.
Yeah, this is, I mean, it's a light breeze, but it's you can be out here and, you know, this parade started a little after 6. We're about 30 minutes into it. 45 minutes, people are in and done, and a lot of people will be going to different locations, whether it's a eating place or a lounge, whatever. Tech Unlimited coming through. They're happy to be your hometown leader with tech solutions. Network, email, phone, we fit it all. Customer service with a hometown smile, and they say, Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho. Yes. There we are.
Next we have Ground Zero and New Ulm area sports fishermen. They're helping New Ulm sports area fishermen they have over 180 members, and they promote cleanups and water quality projects every year.
You know, I belong to that
There goes-
organization. There goes Wandagog House.
House.
Yeah. Wandagog, 1 million cats marching in New Ulm from Wandagog House Association. Visit the Wandagog House by appointment in the winter months, and during regular hours, guests are welcome to explore the house. Next up, it looks like Chuck Spade. Yes, Ford employees with the truck. They got a lot of them
They
on there.
do.
A whole ton of them, folks. Drive 4-year school. They've got that project that they bring vehicles out and raise money for schools. It's a good deal.
Here's the area fishermen.
New Ulm area sport fishermen coming through right now. You know, I go fishing about once every 6 years, but I belong to that group because they're
Do you?
fun. Yeah. And I'm sure that's
So
the
does
fish
my
house
dad.
they're giving away. Yep.
And my uncle.
So New Ulm
Yeah,
area
they do
sport
good work.
fishermen. Yes. They do a kids fishing day every year, all that good stuff. What do we got next?
Wheelborg Chevrolet.
Wheelborg Chevrolet.
They want to thank you for helping us become one of the fastest growing dealerships in southern Minnesota. They currently have a large selection of pre-owned vehicles and are taking orders for new 2022s. Stop by into Wheelborg Chevrolet.
Sewing Seeds Quilts. They're driving through. You see a quilt on the back of a pickup, and I think that's all 3 owners on the back side there. Great to have them in. 1949 vintage red pickup truck owned by Eric Wendinger. Again, check out Sewing Seeds Quilt Company. We've got our next group, the Optimist Club, moving in right now, and on the Optimist Club float, it's a Wheelborg Motors provided vehicle. They're handing out goodies. Their motto is Friend of Youth. Friend of Youth, and they are. I know what they make a very nice donation to the Sons of American Legion for Halloween every year to make that happen.
Wonderful. Next we have up Ridgeway Gracious Living. They're riding along in their bus, and they have some of their residents riding with them. They have staff dressed up and handing things out.
Oh, yeah,
A
looks
festive float.
like Dr. Zeus going through there.
Yes.
Saw a lot of stripes on those outfits. There goes Ridgeway with a couple of deer on top of the vehicle as
And
they
a
walk
snowman
by.
on the back.
Oh yeah, look at that. Good shot of that by the camera. Thank you. Jim and Kim broadcasting here our Parade of Lights. Great to have you with us as we come your way. Both audio, video, and replay forever and ever. Amen.
Yes.
So here we go.
32nd annual. Can you believe that?
Yep. Moving through. You know, last year or 2 years ago, it was 32 degrees, about the same as it was, and our Governor's Award went to Nuax. Governor's Award, we'll announce that at the end. Let's see who's going to get that. Oh, well, the very first Governor's Award that I remember was Mark Plotz Mall winning it in 1999. Now, that takes you back in time,
It does.
doesn't it? Yep.
That certainly does.
All right, 3M is coming through next. 3M, one of New Ulm's major employers, are celebrating the holidays out in the community, handing out candy and one of their products, that being tape, what they're known for. Absolutely. And the Post-it notes. Gosh sakes, how that changed this world.
Right.
3M, very good. Again, lots of folks waving at the people going by. Now the floats have slowed down a little bit. Here comes 3M coming through, just finishing up on your screen right now. Lots of candy, tape. Oh yeah. So far, no one's invaded our broadcast booth.
No.
We've been fortunate so
We
far.
have.
Thought the Narn were going to come in here, but they got by. All right, let's see what we got next.
I think it's Santa.
Well, if that's Santa, and it is,
New Ulm Fire Department and Santa's heading into town.
absolutely. Well, let's see if Santa, if he says anything to us or not. Always the last float of the parade, and fire department with the lights on. You see Santa. Thousands of people, and we are not lying, folks. Thousands of people here on this 8-block route. There, I heard it. Merry Christmas. Absolutely.
We look forward to seeing him every year.
Well, there we are with our Parade of Lights broadcasting. Kim, we very quickly have got to go to our computer because we've got judges all over the place putting in their ballots right now for the Governor's Award. And just a little background on the Governor's Award. The Governor's Award, we've always said, is the Golden Turnbuckle. Why? Because the Governor's Award kind of started back when Jesse Ventura was in there. And so anyway, we call it the Golden Turnbuckle, but it's otherwise known as the Governor's Award. Well, I don't know. I have 3 marked down here is what I've got. Kim, I don't know which I've got that one there, just because it's a special year for those people.
Right.
I have this one here because I thought they had a lot of folks in there. That's good. We're kind of talking. We're pointing at things that you can't see, ladies and gentlemen. And then I had this group here that always does a really good job. And I don't know, Kim, where are you leaning on things right now? We're seeing these ballots coming in yet from our parade of judges.
I'm actually leaning on that one.
Okay, all right. Well, let's see. Where have they been involved in this in the past? Right there, they would be a returning one coming back. So they had a really nice unit,
They did.
and
So that one's
St.
been,
Paul's was there. We've had ones we've marked down that's coming in on our ballots. Guess what? They've all been previous winners, and that tells us they've been doing something pretty special as well. How about that one?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, there was a large contingent on a flatbed, and they were waving, they were handing out candy, had lots of lights. I don't think they were lit up yet, but I think the vehicle was lit up, and that's the way it is. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, the Governor's Award this year going to the Concord Singers. The Concord Singers, the winners of our Governor's Award, they just had their 90th anniversary concert. They had a really good delegation on the flatbed, and there were a lot of other really good ones in there. We could name so many, and our thanks to all, again, roughly about 50. There were a couple that weren't in there, so we were right around 50 that made it. And that's kind of that. We want to thank everyone who's helped make a part of it. And again, check out tomorrow. We remind you, it is Shop Small Saturday, Shop Local. So please do that. It's a very important day for Small Business Saturday. So do that. We like to have you shopping in our local communities. The Velveteen Rabbit will be on tomorrow again at State Street Theater. On Sunday, they'll have another performance there. On Thursday, December 2nd, I want to remind you that Lori Lyons' Christmas concert will be held at State Street Theater. That's at 7 o'clock. Friday, Redeemer Lutheran will hold its annual Christmas Bazaar and luncheon from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Next Saturday, Martin Luther College will hold its Christmas concert in the Chapel of Christ from 7:30 to 9. And the combined choirs of MLC will take part in the concert celebrating Christmas. Sunday the 5th, MLC's Christmas concert, 4 to 5:30. Monday the 6th, we're all the way to St. Nicholas Day, and we got to mention that.
Yes.
Because that's when I know my children went to St. Nicholas Day. They Krampus was there. We tried to avoid them getting a piece of coal, or did they get a stick? I don't remember, but they got some candy. That's going to be coming up. That's 6 to 6:30, St. Nicholas celebration, 6 to 6:30 at the New Ulm Public Library. And we'll mention that on Thursday the 9th, Concord Singers will hold a concert and a sing-along at Shell's Beer Hall, and that is coming up. Performance serves as a benefit for the Numas House. $1 from each pint sold goes to Numas House. So there we are. Kim, final thoughts or observations before we wrap it up here? It's about 6:43.
It was a beautiful parade. Lots of people out here. I look forward to it every year since I was a little girl. So, can you say enough about New Ulm and the participation of the community? I hope everybody shops local this holiday season, and I'm so thankful that you had me on the air with you.
Thanks for joining me again. It's been a pleasure. And again, I know I was on in 1988 or whenever that first year was, and most of the years, a lot of the years, we were up in the Grand Hotel, and Doris and I would be looking out windows. Doris Ofterheide, the late Doris Ofterheide, and her last, what was it? We were looking that up. The last time I think that her and I did the broadcast together was 2004, and what a hoot that was doing that with her. You talk about knowing background on the community. That's a lady who knew background on the community.
Absolutely.
I want to remind you again that on the KNUJ Facebook site, it will be posted, so we had it live. It'll get posted, you'll be and shared there. Also, NewCat, lots of things they're doing. They had the live broadcast on. They will also be replaying this on YouTube, that you can click in and use that whenever you want to. And they will be running replays on the New Ulm cable. It'll be on there, so you can watch that over the weekend as well. So all those things that you can do, and I think we covered it all pretty much. Very good. And again, our thanks to New Ulm Chamber for them for organizing the event, and one more plug for Lamplighter Sports Bar and Lounge for being our broadcast sponsor and Facebook sponsor on KNUJ. Kim, thank you so much.
Thank you.
To her, that's going to wrap it up right now. On behalf of Kim Hansen, Jim Bartles here, and thank you for joining us on our 32nd annual New Ulm Parade of Lights broadcast.
I think we got it.